there, I'm Jessica Parsons, editor of Phoenix Woman magazine. Today we are speaking with leading career advice expert Katy Piotrowski about preparing for a successful job hunt and planning tips to help each and every one of you reach your career goals. Katy has helped job seekers for more than 15 years overcome their job hunting fears. She is the National Career Development Association's 2009 Career Counselor of the Year. She is a career advice columnist, author of multiple best-selling career guides, and resident career expert to many Fortune 500 companies. Welcome, Katy, and thank you so much for joining us at Phoenix Woman magazine online.
Oh, Jessica, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you.
My first question for you, what are the hottest or most sought-after jobs right now?
Well, I'm seeing a lot of hiring around health sciences, which makes perfect sense because the population is aging. We want to stay active and involved, and there are a number of specialties and technologies that are resulting from that trend. Also, I'm seeing a lot of hiring around the area of technology in general. Because we've become such a technology-focused population, there are a number of work specialties that are resulting from that. And then finally, in the areas of financial management, particularly accounting, I'm seeing strong hiring in that arena.
Now, it seems women are constantly reinventing themselves. But how does a person break into a new field? That can be really scary and a huge risk.
Scary, a huge risk, a big project. You're exactly right about that, Jessica. And what I see works well, a couple different strategies. One, to get involved with a degree program is a pretty high payoff opportunity for that. What I mean is, let's say you put a longer term goal out there that you want to move into a new arena, and you find a degree that's related to that. So for instance, I do work with DeVry University. They're plugged into, and this is where the real advantage can come, they're plugged into what are companies hiring for, and that's an ongoing connection where they can bring to the students in the classroom, this is what you need to focus on. So many excellent bridges can be built just through a degree program, and as soon as you get enrolled, that's something you can put on your resume as something that you're working on, and you have both the instructor connections and the classmate connections for opportunities. You're getting some real-world project experience that you can talk about in interviews and on your resume. So that's one strategy. Another strategy is to just figure out some way to gain experience. For some people, it's a practice project, something that they do self-study on their own. What you need to do is to provide evidence to a potential employer that you have what it takes to succeed in the new arena. You can't count on an employer to connect the dots and say, hey, she succeeded over here, she'll succeed with us. You need to be responsible for making more of those connections, and small steps can lead to some big results with that.
That's a really good point. But what important questions should somebody ask themselves in correctly identifying and reaching their career goals?
Well, we want to be involved in something, number one, that makes the best use of our talents and strengths, because then we feel like we're plugged in the right way. Number two, something that's interesting and passionate for us. I find those are the two key pieces that we need to focus on in defining a goal. So you may have in mind, I want something with more flexibility. Okay, that's a good start. And from there to ask, what talents do I want to use with that flexible arrangement? And what sort of contribution do I want to make in the world in terms of what industry areas would be most meaningful to me? Those three pieces can start to give you specific ideas to research and move toward.
Now, I see a lot of companies are kind of in this mindset of hunkering down because of the tough economic times. You kind of say maybe people should switch their mindset from stability to evolution. Why is that?
Well, we can probably both remember or even think of now people who get what I call the career couch potato syndrome, where they're thinking, well, it's a job, it's a paycheck, I'm doing okay for now, I don't really love it. But then the downside is they're missing the boat on where things are headed. So sometimes stability can be confused with stagnancy. Stagnant doesn't work in today's market. The world is passing you by. So that's where the constant careering concept comes in, to be able to be looking at what's next, what small steps can I take to keep myself marketable. For instance, let's say you find out there's a new technology within your specialty that is in higher demand, and you can research that kind of thing by looking at job boards. What specialties are popping up in the ads? Well, once you identify that technology, simply getting enrolled in a certification program, something you can do online or in a classroom somewhere, that goes on your resume and already you're more current. It doesn't need to be a huge project, but small steps make a big difference.
And are there steps that you advise women to take in their careers?
Oh, absolutely. Well, as a working mother myself, I know that I need a lot of control in setting up something that will work both for my family and for what I hope to accomplish in my career. So related to that, I need to be tapping into what's going to give me the flexibility and rewards that I want for myself. And it won't always be advertised in a standard job description. It's something I might need to customize. And taking control, adjusting the constant careering concept, being proactive with sculpting my career is going to have a higher payoff than just sinking back into the career couch potato.
And is there a place our readers and listeners can go for more information?
DeVry.edu, DEVRY.edu, has information about degree programs, and then on my website, which is careersolutionsgroup.net, careersolutionsgroup.net, I have a number of articles about career planning and advancement. You were talking before about visioning, setting a career goal. I've got a nice article there about that.
Great. Thank you so much for your time, Katy, and providing us with such useful information for our online community.
Thank you, Jessica. I appreciate the opportunity.